Warning, you just bought Hot Pockets!
Hot Pockets, a favorite after-school snack, and the one thing that always seemed to be in your freezer no matter what. With around 50 varieties available, it's easy to get lost in all of the wonderful and savory flavors these little pockets of goodness have to offer. Get ready to discover the 15 best Hot Pockets flavors you need to eat. Cheeseburger with crispy, buttery seasoned crust.
What do you think? Look good?
What's a better way to satisfy your cravings than with a juicy, cheesy burger? Well, now you can enjoy all of your favorite flavors all in one simple little treat. A cheeseburger inside a Hot Pocket? What a wild and ingenious concept.
Hot Pockets!
Some say there's too much cheese, some say there's not enough, but either way, there is no complaint here. Cheese is amazing, no matter the amount. It kind of looks like a mushed cheeseburger once you take a bite, but don't worry, it still has that meaty and cheesy flavor we all love. It's basically a cheeseburger's lover's dream come true. With chunks of beef, onions, melted cheese, and hints of ketchup and mustard, all in a crispy, buttery, seasoned crust, you could easily mistake this treat for the real deal, so beware. Chicken, broccoli, and cheddar with crispy, buttery, seasoned crust.
I like that. Your flavor's hot.
If you're looking for a little bit of comfort and familiarity, or simply something with a little bit of greens so you feel less guilty about eating it, then you absolutely need to try the chicken, broccoli, and cheddar flavor Hot Pockets. The smooth and creamy texture reminds you of the classic broccoli cheddar soup you eat on a rainy Sunday afternoon, and the crispy crust brings that little crunch you need in your life. And it's a fun way to make kids eat their veggies. Hidden behind all that cheese and chicken, they'll barely be able to tell there's anything healthy in there. We all know broccoli isn't everyone's favorite, no matter your age.
It's broccoli! Yucky! Well, I just saved our lives.
So if you're also one who doesn't particularly enjoy these green little monsters, just close your eyes and pretend there's none. Neither seen nor known. Smart and delicious. What more do you need in a Hot Pocket? Beef taco with seasoned crust.
Taco Dial Supreme!
Taco night just took on a whole new meaning. With an explosion of beef swirling in a bundle of taco seasoning and a crispy crust, it feels just like eating a taco. Only, technically, it's a pizza. Kind of. The best of both worlds. Especially if you're tired of constantly having to choose between the two. You can even try to dip it in some of your favorite taco sauces, or sprinkle a little bit of extra seasoning on top to kick up the flavor and give it a little bit of spice. Spicy. It's the perfect addition to your go-to taco list. Now, nothing can actually beat the incredible taste of an actual taco, but this little Hot Pocket comes pretty dang close to the real thing. The only downside? Blow profusely on it before you take a bite, or you might end up burning your tongue before you can say, "Ay caramba!"
Ay, caramba!
Pepperoni and sausage pizza Hot Pockets with garlic buttery crust. If you're a meat lover, then you will definitely want to go and test these stuffed pockets.
What the hell are you talking about?
A flawless combination of pepperoni and sausage with a garlic crust, perfectly mimicking the pizza's crust, all overflowing with spices and herbs. No need to look for flavor somewhere else because with all the filling, there's more than enough to go around. In one bite, you might get only pepperoni, while the next might just be sausage. But the best part is when they intertwine and create this mouth-watering flavor, giving you one of those "oh wow" moments. If you're looking for the best way to recreate your favorite pizza toppings, search no more and go down to your local grocery store and prepare to be wowed by the perfect marriage of flavors that is the pepperoni and sausage pizza Hot Pocket.
So you saw me eat that Hot Pocket I found in the garbage?
Yes?
Chicken Bacon Ranch.
I dropped my Hot Pocket.
America and its love and obsession with ranch dressing. What would we do without that tangy and creamy sauce that seems to go with everything? To say that Americans use ranch for just about everything is an understatement. So much so that there's even a Hot Pocket with ranch. And what better to pair this smooth dressing with than two of the most beloved meats out there, chicken and bacon. These three ingredients together form an unbeatable and iconic trio that you simply can't resist. You can even get them in the Big and Bold edition, which are 50% larger than the original ones, to bring even more ranch into the mix. If you are one of those crazed ranch chicken bacon lovers, you definitely need to try these Hot Pockets. You simply can't go wrong. I mean, bacon. Nothing more to say.
I want bacon!
BBQ Recipe Beef. Who else enjoys a nice cozy barbecue on a Saturday afternoon with friends and family, but is excessively afraid of starting a fire in your backyard? Well, with these BBQ Recipe Beef Hot Pockets, you'll be able to enjoy all of the flavors and fun without all of the fire hazards.
That's right, baby.
It's like a barbecue in your microwave. Since there is no cheese or veggies, you can fully focus your attention on what's really important, the beef. No extras are necessary when it comes to barbecue beef. It's the main event all on its own. With the sweet and tangy taste of the barbecue sauce mixed with a crispy, buttery seasoned crust, it feels like having your own personal McRib. Except with this one, you don't have to wait around for it to come around. You can have one anytime you want. So fear no more the dangers of barbecue fires and pop one of these delicious pockets in the microwave instead. Applewood bacon, egg, and cheese.
Egg, bacon, American cheese.
Don't you ever wish you could just start your day with a good old Hot Pocket? To be able to enjoy that frozen delicacy in the morning, too? Well, today is your lucky day because you can now indulge in the bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. It's a quick, simple, and easy-to-make breakfast that doesn't require a lot of thought.
That's it.
Perfect for those busy mornings. And the best part is, it comes in a croissant for crust. A golden, flaky, delectable croissant reaching its ideal crispiness in a little microwave sleeve. The crumbly texture of the croissant mixed with the classic sandwich taste is the perfect way to start your day on the right foot. The only complaint about this breakfast delight is that there are only two kinds of them. Well, two is better than zero breakfast Hot Pockets, I guess. Buffalo-style chicken.
Ooh, man, he's here.
Finally, some spicy addition to the Great Hot Pockets Hall of Fame. And I mean really spicy. Not the fake amateur spiciness, but the real deal. These Buffalo Blasted Pockets will bring back all those cherished flavors from your favorite Super Bowl dip. You no longer need to wait for that one Sunday a year to give yourself a little treat. Now you can do that all year long. With the melted cheese and the strong buffalo sauce flavor, you can't pass up on an opportunity to try some since they are a limited edition. So if you see some, grab them as fast as you can. If you like chicken wings, buffalo sauce, and a little bit of caliente in your life, this is the flavor to try. But really, you have to like spicy foods, because otherwise this might be a bit out of your league. Unless you're not afraid of a challenge. Bacon cheddar cheese melt with pretzel bread.
Pretzels, baby.
Everything you love about the typical bacon and cheddar melt, but with a little twist. Pretzel bread. Literal heaven. It's everything you expect it to be and more. The saltiness of the pretzel and the thickness of the cheese go together like two peas in a pod. And we can't forget the bacon, which acts as a saltier version of ham, making this the perfect salty treat. If you have a little extra time during lunchtime, it's totally worth it to put these bad boys in the oven to give them that nice, crispy texture that can't quite be achieved with the microwave. But worry not, it will still taste just as good even if you need to be out the door quickly. There's just something so endearing about a Hot Pocket made with a pretzel. In fact, all the flavors should come with a pretzel version. Pretzel pizza, pretzel cheeseburger, pretzel chicken ranch.
Is there any way that you could do all of them?
They all sound like winners. Let's just wait and see if this dream ever becomes a reality. 4-cheese pizza with a garlic buttery crust.
It's really not a big deal. To some people it is.
a true classic. That one flavor everybody probably had in their freezers in case of emergencies. Cheese emergencies, of course. Whether it's the perfect mix of Parmesan, cheddar, provolone, and mozzarella, or that exquisite garlic buttery crust, the 4 cheese Hot Pockets are simply out of this world. I mean, it is 4 kinds of cheese after all. What's not to love? Quick and easy, yet delicious and savory. Yes, they might not be the healthiest snack of all, but hey, it's cheesy, greasy, and heavenly, and that's all that matters. As long as you don't make them a daily part of your diet, you should be fine. If you're in the mood for something nostalgic and rich in flavor, then the 4-cheese pizza should definitely be on your go-to list for those late-day cravings. 5-cheese pizza with crispy crust.
I want to wreck you so bad you'll look like an exploded Hot Pocket.
Okay, you just heard about how great the 4-cheese pizza is, yes, but just imagine how amazing it would be if there were another cheese involved. What's that? A 5th cheese? Exactly, it would be divine. Well, the 5-cheese pizza does just that. With the addition of Romano, this stuffed pocket is taken to a whole new level of taste. Since this specific cheese has a really strong flavor, it brings out all of the other flavors, making this Hot Pocket particularly yummy. Although it doesn't have a garlic crust like its sibling, the cheese alone is enough to compensate for the loss of garlic. It's still as gooey on the inside and crispy on the outside. So if you're an avid cheese enthusiast and 4 just isn't enough for you, then this deluxe version is your very own match made in heaven. Meatballs and mozzarella with garlic buttery seasoned crust.
So delicious! I gotta have more.
This Hot Pocket has everything you could ever ask for. Cheese? Check. Meatballs? Check. Marinara sauce? Check. A load of deliciousness? Double check.
Yum! I'm jealous. Thank you.
There's literally nothing missing from this, except maybe a supersized version, but that's just crazy talk. This flavorful treat is sure to bring you tons of memories, as it is part of the classic and original flavors. There's just something very comforting about meatball subs that just can't quite be explained. But let's say you can't just whip one up whenever you're in a hurry or walk around with a giant sub in your backpack. So cue the meatball and mozzarella Hot Pocket. It's everything you look for in a meatball sub, minus the inconvenience. Filled with a sweet and tangy tomato sauce, mini meatballs, and melted cheese, this Italian-inspired pocket is the perfect comfort food anytime you want a fast and convenient option. But you have to remember, let it cool a little first if you want to avoid a serious case of fire breathing. Philly steak and cheese with seasoned crust.
How good is that?
This creation is the very definition of taking a classic like the Philly cheesesteak and turning it into something even more iconic. All the important elements of a cheesesteak are there. The steak, the cheese, the peppers, and even the onions. Yes, it might look a little paler and somber than the others, but that's just part of its charm. Messy, greasy, and sloppy is the definition of a proper cheesesteak, and these Hot Pockets deliver exactly that. The hearty seasoned crust is the perfect vessel to hold all of the different ingredients and give that little extra gusto. And with the beef being perfectly sliced, every flavor has a time to shine and none gets overpowered by another. It's also the perfect balance of aroma. If you don't have time to go all the way to Philly to enjoy a truly good cheesesteak, then this is the next best thing. Does it taste authentic? Not really. But is it still ridiculously tasty? Absolutely. Hickory ham and cheese with literally any crust.
No, I said steamed ham.
If we're talking about childhood classics, this one might just take the cake. It's like the OG Hot Pocket, and one of the most popular flavors out there, and one of the first. Many people were first introduced to Hot Pockets with this very flavor, and they couldn't have gotten a better start. This Hot Pocket comes with a crispy crust, a seasoned crust, and even a croissant crust. Basically, any crust you're you're in the mood for, they got it. And you can pair it perfectly with just about anything. Whether it's with a nice bowl of tomato soup on the side or with a glass of chocolate milk after school, this little pocket of deliciousness is sure to satisfy all your cravings. Big chunks of ham all glued together by a ton of cheese. This sounds like the perfect concoction to make for a great day.
Mom? Yes, hon? More Hot Pockets!
Pepperoni pizza with garlic buttery crust. If you've never had pepperoni before, it can only be one of two reasons. Either you're a vegetarian or you've been living under a rock for most of your life.
Actually, I'm a vegan.
Pepperoni on pizza is like the PB&J. You can't picture one without the other, which is why it only made sense to make a pepperoni Hot Pocket. And thank goodness they did. Arguably the most popular flavor, and for good reason, the pepperoni Hot Pocket is neither too dry nor too soggy and contains just the right amount of sauce to make your taste buds dance. And let's not forget the garlicky, buttery, and flaky crust that holds this whole combination of flavors together. It gives a nice little pep compared to the traditional pepperoni pizza. When in need of a little pick-me-up or just a little tasty, salty snack, you can't go wrong with a pepperoni Hot Pocket. Proof that a classic never goes out of style. Satisfy yourself with more great videos and tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell.